So let's get started. But before we get on to dancing, you guys have to learn the rules of ballet. So first of all, for the ballet clothing, all you have to find is a leotard or a really small shirt that fits you well. Well, not short, but it has to be like this. It's tight. Not that tight, but at least perfect. So then you can see your back position and your hips. Or you could also find a tutu. That would be fine too. And then you have to have some leggings. It doesn't really matter of the color, but I wouldn't recommend you guys to use some yellow ones or other colors because that might be a bit distracting. Yeah, but unless you guys don't have white or pink, you guys can use that. But I use my white ones. Now, on to the ballet dancing rules. So the number one most important ballet dancing rule is to squeeze your butt. I know that might sound weird, but it actually makes a huge difference about your position and how good you look. Because this is the difference when I don't squeeze my butt. Your back forms a curved line and your butt is just facing outward. And it doesn't look very good in ballet, like this. Doesn't that look a bit bad? So then you are going to squeeze your tush, and then look, it forms a straight line and your butt isn't facing out again. And this is how good it looks. All right, rule number 2. You always have to turn out and point your toe. So turning out your leg and pointing your toe are also very important. You can't do this, and you can't have a lazy foot. That wouldn't even look good. Like, literally, that's just being lazy. So you got to point your toe, and you have to have a really turned out knee. Even on the side, it is the same exact thing. You have to try your hardest to make it point to the ceiling. On the back, it's just a tad bit different. Your back heel faces the ceiling. Don't do this because I said that your front heel faces the front and the side. So this is the correct way. All right, rule number 3. All right, so rule number 3 is you have to straighten your knee no matter what. Unless you're doing fondues, or you're doing frappes, or you're doing sautés, or you're doing pliés. Those you have the permission to plie, but for the other dance moves, you have to have a really straight knee. You can't just do this. To make it easier, you have to have a really straight knee, even on this one too, the one that you're dancing with. All right, new rule number 4 is the last required one that I want you guys to learn is about your posture. So no matter how small your tummy is, just suck it in. Trust me, it'll look better, and it even may help your balance become better. And second of all, you don't want your shoulders to look like they're saggy or something. You want them to look good. So you want to just kind of put them back and down, push it down a bit, and that'll help your neck look a bit longer. And then you don't want your head to be up in heaven. You don't want it to be down, and you don't want it to go back, and you don't want it to go front. You just have to find the perfect position for your head, like this. And the last and final one thing about posture is your hands. You want them to look really delicate and beautiful. So you have to hide this thumb behind all 4 of these fingers, and then you just kind of want this second finger to kind of poke out a bit, and then that will look quite good. Now that you guys know all the rules that I require you to do, let's get started on dancing. Alright guys, so our first move is going to be called pliés. So pliés are a very common common warm-up stretch. Well, it's not quite a stretch. It just helps your legs warm up. So you are going to be doing 2 pliés. Your hands position is going to be in second, and then it's going to go down, and then up to first position, and then to second again. You're going to be doing 2 pliés, as I said, and then you are going to be doing 2 grand pliés. For the grand pliés, you are just going to go all the way down. But there's one rule about grand pliés. Your back has to be like an elevator. It cannot move like this. It has to be straight, down, and then up. Alright? And then you are going to be doing the same thing to the side, and then the back. And then after the back, you are going to be doing one more side, 2 pliés and 2 grand pliés, the same, and then you are going to tendu and into first again. Alright, so I'm not going to be doing the second side with you guys, but I'm going to be doing the first side with you guys. If you want to do the second side, you can do it by yourself. You can just watch me and do it with me, but just do it on the other side. And also, one more thing. When you go to second, and then when you stretch, remember in first position we do this, but in second, we're going to have to do this. Alright, so now let's start. So what you're going to do for tendu is just point your toe and just have a straight knee, and you're not going to go up. You're going to stick to the floor, and you're going to be doing 4 on each side. So let's get started. To me, and whenever I think of it, it just makes me feel kind of hungry. But anyways, frappe is like this. You're going to bald strike. So you're going to bald and strike, and you want it to be really sharp. So like when you point your toe, you're going to be really, your knees are going to be really straight, and you really want to point your toe so that'll look sharp. And so we are going to be doing 8 frappes on each side. All right, let's start. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and good job. 1, 2, 3, 4, going to be doing one frappe on each side, and then you're going to just kind of plie and in this position 3 times on each side. You're going to frappe on each side 1 time, and then 3 more plie frappes on each side. All right, let's start. Show you guys how to do these in this video, but you guys can check out my other video of how to do splits. And I hope this video really helped you guys for beginner ballets and like people that just are stuck at home and want to learn some ballet. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. But before we end this video, remember to subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a big thumbs up. Bye guys, peace out.